Hi there, to all the athletes, parents, and coaches. I wish that we could be together in person to celebrate all of the hard work, commitment, and accomplishments that have occurred over the course of the past year. And while it's been a short year, it was still pretty amazing. We've had hundreds of athletes competing in many different sports. We've had individuals and teams medal or win championships at the CASA, EASA, and OFSA level. I can't ever remember hearing of a school that won gold in both girls and boys OFSA basketball. An amazing feat for sure. And while it's been a great year, there's also been some challenges. I'm very thankful that the fall and winter seasons were completed, but I feel badly for the athletes and coaches that were focused on the spring sports. Hopefully they will get a chance to compete again soon. Frontenac Athletics has also suffered some significant losses this year. Recent graduate Logan French passed away a few months ago, and just recently we lost Brent Henniger. Both of these young men are the kinds of athletes that we love to have at our school. Athletes who work hard, are good teammates, and love sports. We will miss them deeply. My time at Frontenac is also coming to an end. I made a quick estimate the other day, and in the 10 years that I've been at Frontenac, I think I've had the opportunity to hang medals around the necks of over 1,500 student athletes. And that doesn't happen without the commitment and the skill and expertise of great athletes, but also committed coaches. It also doesn't happen without the support of families and parents. As this year draws to a close, so does the teaching careers of 3 of our coaches. I want to send out a special thank you and congratulations to Mr. Tan, Mr. Lalonde, and Mr. Grew. All 3 of them have contributed greatly to Frontenac Athletics. More importantly than winning championships, though, I firmly believe is the participation, hard work, and commitment of all our athletes. We know that regardless of how successful you are, that if you engage in sports, your life will be enriched. It'll be enriched by the relationships that you form with your teammates and coaches, enriched by developing skills that will serve you throughout your lifetime, like commitment and perseverance and dedication. And it will be enriched by the confidence that you develop by being committed to a common goal with others. I want to thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of Frontenac Athletics over the past 10 years. And while I am retiring, you can rest assured that I will be on the sidelines cheering you on. I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you very much.
Smith Award is presented annually to the Frontenac athlete who excels outside of CASA. This year's recipient ranks up there with Allison Begg and some guy named Taylor Hall as one of the most talented hockey players to ever attend Frontenac. She's been a dominant member of the Ice Wolves hockey program for years, and most recently as a leader with the PW team the past 2 years. She represented Canada at the U18 Summer Series in Lake Placid, and also won gold with Ontario Red in 2019 at the U18 National Championships. This fall, she'll be playing hockey for Syracuse Orange on a full scholarship. She's an elite athlete and an exceptional student, driven, humble, and highly competitive. It's been a privilege to teach her and to coach her these past 4 years. The Jim Smith Award goes to number 18, Tatum White.
Hi everybody, it's Mr. Grew, and I'm here today to award the Cathy Murphy Award, which goes to the female junior athlete in grade 9 or 10. This year's recipient of the Cathy Murphy Award is Hannah Kerr. Whether it's been on the basketball court or on the rugby pitch, Hannah's a leader who encourages others to be better, to play hard, and to commit themselves 100% to the team. Hannah's an athlete who's always led by example. Like all outstanding athletes, Hannah has a dominant winning attitude. Her role modeling of hard work in practice, of never giving up in tough games, and always using her athletic ability to become the focus so that the other team simply cannot ignore her. Being an outstanding athlete, Hannah knows when more individual time must be put in, when her talent needs to improve so she can get to the next level. She knows when it's crunch time, and that decision of extra time, effort, and commitment must be made. Hannah is this kind of athlete. She has the athletic mindset which says, I will not let my team lose today. The quiet determination combined with her tireless work ethic, outstanding athletic ability, and her talent makes Frontenac Junior Girls Sports the competitive champions that they are today. Congratulations on the Cathy Murphy Award, Hannah.
Hello, Falcons and Frontenac families. Miss Gregory here. I have the honor of presenting the 2019-2020 A.A. Martin Award to the top grade 9 or 10 male athlete, Noah Booth. In cross country, Noah dominated this season, decidedly winning gold in 4 out of his 5 competitions and capping the season off with a silver medal at OFSA. Noah's athletic talent, dedication, determination, and mindset, not only in competition but in training, propelled him and his teammates into well-deserved success this season. In training, he would push the top Kingston senior competitors, a few who were in grade 13. The strength of Noah's mindset and character was also incredible. To see the positive effect he had as a grade 9 athlete on his team and within the Kingston cross-country community was a privilege. Everyone rooted for Noah. In fact, I think we were all more nervous for him than he was before the big meets. His exceptional representation of a Frontenac Falcon student athlete on the provincial stage is one to aspire to. Noah, I look forward to all of the future challenges you decide to tackle as a Falcon and beyond. We are very proud of what you have accomplished. Congratulations.
Hi guys, I've been asked to present the A.A. Martin Trophy for the top junior male athlete of the year. This year's winner is Brandon Hay, and congratulations Brandon. You've had an excellent 2 years at Frontenac thus far. This past year in football, Brandon was unquestionably one of our leaders and team captains. He's the best lineman in Kingston, without question, offensive or defensive lineman. Last summer he participated in the U16 Ontario team and started for that team. So clearly he's one of the best 2 linemen in Ontario. So he's just a great teammate, a great player. He also participated with the basketball team this year, was a key contributor to them winning at IASA as well. But he's also just a great teammate. He makes other players better. He pushes them. He's very committed. He doesn't miss any time. He doesn't miss practice. He makes others around him better. He's a coach's dream, really. He's very talented and an exceptional athlete. So, Brandon, I along with other coaches, congratulate you and congratulations to the other award winners. Wish we could be there in person to congratulate you, but this is what we're doing this year, and congratulations again.
The Wayne Tyndale Award is presented to a senior athlete who has shown commitment to athletics and the arts. I'm honored to be presenting this award to someone who not only has shown a commitment to, but also a passion for and leadership in both of these areas. I've had the pleasure of coaching this young lady in multiple sports over the past few years. She always has a positive outlook and is never afraid of a challenge. When talking to her other coaches and teachers, there was nothing but positive comments. Talented, reliable, and hardworking. She is quiet but leads through her actions both on and off the field. She's a perfect individual to have on your roster or your attendance list. She has been an absolute pleasure to coach, and I know we're going to see her continue to excel here at Frontenac in her final year. The winner of the Wayne Tyndale Award goes to Michaela Williams. Yay!
The Brian Leetch Award is presented annually to a graduating student who demonstrates dedication to the athletic program at Frontenac. And I'm honored to speak for this year's recipient, Kaylee Neiman. From grade 9, Kaylee brought positive energy and joy to the field hockey team. And year after year, she honed her skills, culminating in her coaches and her teammates voting her co-captain and for the Spirit Award. She's also a valued member of the rugby team, where on the field, Kaylee has a motor that just won't quit and a contagious spirit. She trains and plays hard, setting the pace during practices and games. Not only is Kaylee a contributor to the teams she plays on, but she can be seen decked out in her garnet and gray on the sidelines, cheering on the other teams and managing the hockey team. Beyond that, Kaylee's been on Students' Council since grade 9, serving as co-president this year. This is a picture of Kaylee on the field hockey team. It's her at grade 9, and she's out in front, in midair, doing a karate kick, and it's how I'll always think of her, a standout kid who goes over and above to make participating fun for everyone. Congratulations, Kaylee.
The Junior Falcon Award is given annually to a junior athlete who has exhibited outstanding scholarship and sportsmanship. This year's recipient demonstrates all of those qualities and more. She is extremely athletic, super smart, a fantastic teammate, and is one of the nicest, most hardworking, and thoughtful young ladies you'll ever meet. I've really missed having the opportunity to be her coach this spring. This year we saw her qualify for her first officer cross-country meet, and I'm sure we'll see her back there again in the future. She was also slated to be in the starting lineup of the senior girls soccer team as a grade 10. To top it all off, She's also a phenomenal student, with her average being in the top 3 of her grade. She truly is a dream to have on your roster or in your classroom. On a more personal note, she recently thanked me for inspiring her to be kinder, smarter, and more caring. But I really don't think that's possible, especially since she's the one doing the inspiring. She inspires her peers to be better students and teammates, and she inspires me to be a better teacher and coach. And I want to take this opportunity to thank her for reminding me of the impact that we can have and not even know it. I could not be more honored to present this year's Junior Falcon Award to Jillian Morris. Congratulations, Jillian, you deserve it, and I can't wait to see what your future has in store for you, because I know it will be brilliant.
Hello Falcons, it's my honor to present the Junior Falcon Award to our top junior student athlete. This year the award goes to Jackson Barnes. I've had the privilege to both teach and coach Jackson. Academically, Jackson is the top student in his class, a remarkable feat considering he's a grade 10 student reaching ahead in grade 11 university physics. He asks great questions to deepen his understanding. He's a leader in the classroom and is always there to help others. As an athlete, in 2 years at Frontenac, Jackson is a CASA champion in football, a 2-time CASA and EASA champion in basketball. On the court, he's a fierce competitor who always puts his team first. He's not interested in personal statistics. The only thing that matters to him is the final score. He defends, he rebounds, and does the little things to make his team successful. In the CASA and EASA finals, he completely shut down a formidable opponent, which allowed us to play our style of game, leading us to victory. Jackson leads by example, and when he speaks up, his teammates listen. In the EASA gold medal game, we had a tough first half, and when I entered the locker room, it was Jackson's positive message to his teammates that changed the momentum of the game for us. On the field, Jackson dominated at linebacker and defensive end. Midway through the season, his team needed him to step up and play quarterback. It's rare for a quarterback to play on both sides of the ball, but he does whatever is asked of him for his team. Outside of school, he's an incredible AAA hockey player who's been drafted to the Owen Sound Attack in the OHL. He has a bright future in the sport. He volunteers as a coach in minor football and is a great role model for younger athletes. The notion of student athlete is a big part of the culture at Frontenac. The student part comes first. Jackson embodies this. He's a great student and an athlete, but he's an even better person. The sky's the limit for this young man. He's a very deserving winner of our 2020 Junior Falcon Award.
Aldridge Award is presented annually to the graduating student that demonstrates exceptional leadership in and around the athletic program at Frontenac. Jack was my senior football coach when I attended Frontenac. Jack has a way of making everyone feel better about themselves and is known for his sense of humor. I can attest that Maddie McGinnis, this year's recipient, shares many of Jack's gifts. Maddie is a 2-time OFSA champion in basketball. She uses her size to her advantage down low, but has a deft touch around the rim and a sweet stroke from the foul line. A powerhouse who excels on both offense and defense on the rugby pitch. I have never coached a young woman who possesses her unique gifts of strength, size, and athletic ability. What a shame that she didn't get a chance to demonstrate the results of her off-season training this year. Maddie also dipped her toe into coaching this year, joining the staff of the EASA Championship Junior Boys Basketball team. Maddie will be returning to Frontenac in the fall, where she should again dominate on the hard court and the pitch. Congratulations, Maddie.
The Coaches Award is presented annually to a senior student who has made a unique contribution to Frontenac Athletics. This year's award winner is Mr. Stephen Andrews. In his time at Frontenac, Stephen has left his mark. Stephen is respected and admired by staff and peers alike who recognize him as a loyal, genuine, selfless, hardworking, and fine all-around young man. Stephen was a team captain on the senior boys basketball team this year and was a crucial contributor to our success in winning a AA Officer gold medal. As a teammate, Stephen was always first in and last out. He cared. He cared for his teammates, his coaches, and also for our building. I suspect Stephen has mopped our main gym floor at least 1,000 times in his 5 years at Frontenac, and likely much more. Following our win at OFSA, Stephen talked almost exclusively about how happy he was for his teammates that had gotten the chance to be OFSA champions. He was genuinely happier for them than he was for himself. That is something that is truly rare in this day and age. Stephen, it was an honor to coach you, and we will miss you greatly. Another very significant contribution Stephen has made to our school is the genuine relationships he has formed with many of the students in our school to community program. Stephen is a highlight for so many of those students, and watching their faces light up when they see him is inspiring and reminds us all what is truly important. We will all miss Stephen a great deal next year, and his departure will leave a hole in our community that we will collectively have to work to fill. Stephen will be beginning his next chapter at Queen's, where he will be studying Con Ed in hopes of one day becoming a teacher himself. I know I can speak for all of us in saying that Stephen will make an incredible teacher, and hopefully one day I'll be able to call him a colleague. Congratulations, Stephen, and good luck at Queen's.
I have the honor tonight of giving away the Binet-Birch Award. The Binet-Birch Award is given to a student athlete who excels not only in their sport, but in the classroom. I have had the pleasure of teaching and coaching this athlete for the past 4 years. Throughout this time, I've witnessed her balance school and her athletics with ease. She has great attention to detail and is never afraid to pull up a chair in the math workroom during her prep or her lunch hour. She is an extraordinary young woman who is a beloved individual of coaches and teachers alike. She is the true definition of a student athlete. It is not easy starting the first day of school with practice in the main gym at 2:30. It gets even tougher when that first fall season goes through to the end of November. But it does get a little easier when it all ends with an OFSA gold medal. I can honestly say this student is just as excited and intense about her academics as she is on the basketball court. While performing at an elite level, this award winner is holding the highest mark in 4U calculus, an impressive 98% in 4U physics, and a 96% in advanced placement English. Her teachers describe her as an exceptional, very conscientious and hardworking student. Her transcript is full of high 90s in all academic and university level STEM courses. She has completed a specialist high skills major certificate in health and wellness, plus worked tirelessly towards acquiring more than 124 hours of community service before March break. Congratulations to this year's Binet-Birch Award winner, Jessica Kerr. I wish you all the best at McMaster next year. You deserve it, Jess.
I've been asked to present the Male Binet-Birch Award. It is given to the student who not only excels in athletics, but also exhibits outstanding scholarship and sportsmanship. The winner this year is the perfect recipient of the award. He is a three-sport athlete who is a key player and leader on those three teams. In the classroom, he maintains a high 90% average, but what separates this athlete from others is his work ethic. It is second to none. The award winner this year is Adam Doyle. Congratulations, Adam.
Hello, today I get to announce the winner of the Girls McMenamin Award for the top female athlete in the school, and that is Kayla Smith. If you asked her basketball coaches or her soccer coaches, I'm sure they'd say even more nice things about Kayla, much more articulately than I could, but I'll still try to, in 60 seconds or less, tell you just how special she's been to the girls ice hockey team over the last 4 years. And I guess when the team voted for her for their leadership group this year, we couldn't have been happier with their choice of captain in Kayla, because she really represents everything you look for in a leader. She's supremely talented, but she'd be the last person to tell you about it. She leads by example and speaks up when necessary, but she's always an excellent listener. Her work ethic and commitment are second to none, and she genuinely makes her line mates better on every shift. And with Kayla leading the way, the girls finished first in the regular season and qualified for OFSA as well. So congratulations to this year's winner of the Girls McMenamin Award, Kayla Smith. Well done.
Frontenac Awards Banquet, take 12.
Hello everyone, I hope all is well and that everybody is doing okay in these difficult times that we face, and hopefully this fall we can get back to school and sports and all the other good things that go along with it. I have the privilege of presenting the Boys McMenamin Award this year for the Best Male Athlete. It's named after a longtime coach and teacher at Frontenac Secondary School, Pat McMenamin. This year's winner is Alex Breakin. Alex played quarterback this year for the senior team and was a leader and a playmaker and everything you'd want in a quarterback, and he did everything he possibly could to in the championship game, and just came up a little bit short. But as we all know, it's a team game, and sometimes those things happen in the big games. Alex also was instrumental in, actually probably more a driving force in the senior boys basketball team throughout the season, in their journey to OFSA, where they wound up being the champions of Ontario, which was an outstanding achievement. Alex, to me, he's the most talented athlete I've ever coached. And that spans a time frame of 38 years. However, it's more than just his physical gifts and his talent. Alex also is an outstanding leader, teammate, and competitor. His drive, work ethic, and will to be successful is unparalleled in my eyes. His willingness to ask questions, learn about the game, and I think most importantly, be coached, speaks volume to his character as an athlete and a person. Lastly, I believe Alex has many great things to achieve in both sport and life, and that his best moments are still ahead. I wish him all the best going forward in athletics and life. Thank you, good evenings, and go Falcons.
Hi everybody, Coach Grew here. I'm going to just do the final wrap up and a few thank yous. Well, 20 thank yous to be exact. Thank you to Mr. Steele, Miss Jones, and Mr. Wilson for all of your support of athletics. Thank you to Miss Robinson for our finances, for looking after our finances. Miss Miriam for looking after our attendance. Thank you for teachers who cover the classes of the coaches so that they can be at the games. Thank you to your parents, of course, for driving, for helping to pay your fees, if not the whole thing, some of it, maybe you pay some, and for cheering us on at games and getting us there to tournaments when we are going far away. Mr. Cowan, thank you very much for looking after our whole entire athletic program. As athletic director, you do an amazing job. And of course, the coaches. Thank you, coaches, for being great people, being so caring with our players, for working so hard, for learning your sport so that the students and the players can get the most out of it, and for being away from your own families. Coaches, like, tip of the hat to you guys. And the last group of thank yous that I wanted to give out are the ones to the athletes. We can't thank you enough for wanting to represent Frontenac, for getting up at 5:30 in the morning to make that 6:30 a.m. practice or to train. Thank you for saying thank yous to the coaches after practice, after games. It really means a lot. For being on the sideline when maybe really where you want to be is on the field or on the court or in that event, but knowing that not everybody can be out there. For working and doing those extra push-ups, those extra sit-ups, those extra weights, the extra up-backs, the extra suicides, the extra long runs with Coach Pixley. Thank you for doing those above and beyond your regular practice schedule. thank you for coming together in a time of crisis. We know that our athletes will always be front and center when a family's in need. Your kind and your caring and your compassionate approach to people in a time of crisis really means a lot to our school. Thank you for that. Thank you for buying into a goal that maybe you can't see. As coaches, we all think that we can make the championship game, and we all feel we can win it. And maybe for you that you find that difficult sometimes, but you trust us. So thank you for that trust. Thank you for being with that struggling athlete. And in that, you're a coach as well. You're helping those struggling athletes to get better, to feel supported. You're giving them your enthusiasm and your encouragement. And that makes them feel like they belong and helps them to get better. And they really need that. Thank you for not forgetting our fans. Our fans are like a part of our team. Any chance you get a picture taken with a fan. They'll love it, you'll love it. Thank you to our seniors who are leaving us. All the best in the future. If it's post-secondary or if it's house league, enjoy yourself. Play sport just for the love of it. And finally, athletes, thank you for taking a risk, trying out for those teams that you've tried out for, making those teams, and just working really hard. Your enthusiasm and time that you put into playing sports at Frontenac doesn't make us just a good school, it makes us a great school. It helps with the buzz in the hallway every day. It's part of what we're all about. So it's been a great couple of days of videos. Thank you very much. And as Miss Lackey and all of you that watch Twitter know on FSS Props, #Falcon Pride, everybody.